What's poppin', y'all? Recently, it's been quite a disaster for Young Thug. We're not going to mince words here. However, I have a lot of things to say about Young Thug. But he recently did a stream on Aiden Ross, which was scheduled previously, but it had to be rescheduled because of the leaked audio that came out. Actually, no, he did the Big Bank interview, and then a bunch of stuff came out after that, more leaked audios that he didn't want to address. I think the breakup with his girl was happening at the same time, Mariah the Scientist, but this time he went on Aiden Ross's stream, and we're going to talk about a specific segment that I co-sign fully, and I think there has been enough highlighting of the things that Young Thug has, quote-unquote, done wrong, and without quotations, done wrong, and we need to highlight some of the positive things of how Young Thug thinks and how he likes to bring people together. So I'm gonna play you guys this clip right now, and he's not giving game, but he's giving encouragement and trying to shine a light and open the eyes of other streamers in the game. So I'm gonna play you guys this clip right now.
Especially streamers, like, there's nothing crazy like in the contracts.
So it's nothing that's making it to where y'all can't work together.
For real, yes. There's nothing in there at all.
Yeah, see, y'all tripping it. I think it's just an ego. Y'all too egotistic. Y'all gotta, bruh, as young kids, young people in this world, y'all niggas gotta grow up and boss up, and, you know, it's cool to go alone, but it's always fun when everybody lit.
Facts, though, bro. Involving everyone and...
You, Kai, Neon, no, Ty, motherfucker, Duke. All y'all supposed to be like... Y'all supposed to do like some shit where y'all just call all the rappers and then y'all just have one big ass like stream festival, and y'all just all y'all run that. So, but it's just like it's so different because it's like some of y'all want to be the biggest, some of y'all don't want to work with each other, some of y'all like, man, I ain't all that. Like,
facts, though.
You do something with Castanet the first time, let it be on his. The second time, let it be on yours. Y'all just get it done.
Yeah.
Like, it ain't about none of that. It ain't about the boo. It don't matter. It ain't no such thing as the biggest streamer. All y'all getting millions.
Facts.
All y'all getting money. So
we're all blessed. I said the same shit, bro. I said we're all
blessed.
blessed.
Ain't no such thing as who the biggest.
Facts.
But we be letting the internet like, oh, this the first person right here. He got 200,000 subscribers. This guy got 400,000 subscribers. Oh, he the biggest because he got 600,000 subscribers. All that shit. It ain't no such thing as the biggest. All you do the same shit, and all y'all getting millions.
Facts. It's the same.
It's the same shit. I just got to link up and let all the nonsense just go. Let it go.
It's a good perspective.
So right here, Young Thug, first we have to give a little bit of background on Young Thug. Young Thug, while he was beefing, yes, he was beefing, and with his ops, it was a bloody beef. People died left and right, but Young Thug has never, not once in his life, been someone that is envious of somebody else's success. I have never seen it. We still haven't seen it. You could say that maybe there's a little bit of envy of Gunna's current success, but it's more so the frustration of betrayal. What he feels is betrayal, and that's why he's hating on it, or he's looking at it in a negative light. But everybody else, Young Thug, Lil Baby became bigger than Young Thug. And in the Big Bank interview, he talks about how, like, yo, Lil Baby, he was just trying to get him out the streets, and he said Lil Baby was already lit. So what he was saying is, yo, Lil Baby was already popping, like he was hood famous. You know how like some people are Facebook famous at a certain point in time, and they're just people that everybody knows and they think they're cool. And he said Lil Baby was already getting 10K likes or less. I don't know, anywhere from 5K, an impressive amount for somebody that doesn't rap or do anything other than trap, allegedly. And he goes on to say that it was easy for P to blow him up, but with that to the side, Lil Baby at a certain point, well, at many points, has been bigger than Young Thug. If Lil Baby sold 40 something K, which is what Young Thug just sold, or even if he sold like 120K 4 or 5 years ago, it would be considered disastrous. Now, he can sell like 100K right now is different from 100K whenever So Much Fun came out. But Lil Baby surpassed him. Gunna surpassed him. Travis Scott, there was a point... And this is, I always talk about this. I'm so glad I went to rodeo tour. I drove up to the New York City date in 2015, and I was more of a Young Thug supporter than Travis Scott. I knew about Travis Scott, but that's when I really tapped into Days Before Rodeo to get into, or to be able to show up to that show. And they had 2 shows same day. I ended up going to both. But there, I would say that Young Thug at that point was bigger than Travis Scott. He had lifestyle. Travis still didn't have Antidote. So if Antidote hadn't come out yet, he had Upper Echelon, I mean, they had songs together. I think they had Skyfallin' at that time, but Lifestyle was bigger than all of those. Travis still didn't. Antidote was Travis's first, like, okay, he's going places. And this is touching the mainstream. So he also had the situation, if you guys remember, with Pick Up the Phone, when Travis Scott pretty much stole that song, and he let Travis Scott have it. He never talked negatively about Travis Scott publicly, although Young Thug's sister had talked in a negative light about Travis for pretty much stealing the song, which is fair enough, but he let him have the song, and he didn't say anything about it, and he wasn't upset when Travis surpassed him and became way bigger than him. Never. Not an ounce of envy in his heart. And he's consistently tried to put people on. If you guys remember, when Young Thug was really, really popping, he helped Uzi. He hopped on Lil Uzi's original Love Is Rage, and he had Uzi on, I think it was Slime Season 2. That was the song. And and that dropped the day after Love Is Rage. So this was mixtape heaven back then. So he was a collaborator. He helped out Uzi. Uzi was basically a nobody at that time, but you got to keep in mind, Uzi was signed to Generation Now. While he was from Philly, the majority of Love Is Rage was recorded in Atlanta, where Young Thug is from. So we got that out the way, that Young Thug supports people. He loves bringing up talent. He loves collaborating. He loves working with people, and to him, it's genuinely not fun alone. So when he's talking about streamers, he's like, yo, why aren't you guys doing stuff all the time? And even in that Big Bang interview, one of the parts where you can see Thug's personality, he's like, man, like, how am I supposed to rap? Like, how am I supposed to do this rap career? Like, I'm not with my guys. Like, it's not even fun without my guys. And I think he's looking at the streamers and he's like, yo, why aren't you, Aiden Ross, and Kai Cenat kicking it all the time? He didn't mention I Show Speed, but it's probably because he doesn't really watch him that much, maybe. But he's like, yo, why don't you guys just, get together and, like, have a stream or a festival and have, like, rappers perform? I think that would be really, really cool. But it's funny how, like, of course, the rappers got to self-insert, which if you go back just to when Aiden Ross first got on and rappers just took it as like a promotional vehicle, to think that rappers would respect it to the degree that you've got certain rappers begging to hop on a stream. Like, you've got elders. We're not talking grown men. You've got elders like Fabio Foreign pushing 50. He's not pushing 50. I just think it's funny to add 10 years to Fabio Foreign's age because he tried to hide it so much. So you've got these guys that really want to be involved with streamers, and I think that would be cool. Like, streamer, rapper, it's always going to be cool, because I said this 2 years ago, and now everybody's finally starting to catch on, is that to kids, streamers are the new rappers. They replace them because that's what they want to be like. They want to dress like them. They want to use their lingo, etc. And of course, they're still listening to rap music and they still enjoy rap music, but it's not the same as when rappers had a monopoly on what kids wanted to be and what kids thought was cool. Because with streamers, they're fans of all of them. And the collaborations were great. Like, you got to think about it, man. It's like TV shows for kids. They're looking at this. And when we had our cartoons or TV shows, I actually saw a clip of a kid getting asked, I don't even know if it was real or scripted. Regardless, the guy, I think it was an NFL player or something, or a football player. And he was asking the kid about, like, yo, what cartoons you like? He's like, what's a cartoon? And I just thought, oh, whoa, I am out of touch. I am old. I might have to go check on my kids. So I haven't seen them in like a year or two, because sheesh, the kids ain't even watching cartoons. That's wild. But everybody talks about the times when, and just look at FaZe as an example, right? Like FaZe, they've got this whole house and they're all collaborating, and they weren't boys before this, but they just put them together and it creates great storylines. It's great content. The people like those Clover Boys and Kai and AMP, like that's great content. Now imagine you just expand that to everybody, or you just have the biggest streamers doing stuff. Or like imagine you have a Kai Cenat commentating on an Aiden Ross brand risk boxing event. Like moments like that, it's just priceless. And I don't think that it's necessarily just competition, but I do think it's fans that always create this stuff. Like it's fan pages that create this strife between certain streamers. Like I think I Show Speed is just somebody that never needed collaborations, and he was banned from collaborations for a very long time because while everybody was on Twitch, he was banned. so he couldn't appear on anybody's streams. And he just got it out the mud on YouTube, and his fans really only care about him. And he still does collaborations with the Kai Cenat, for instance, where they will do their gaming collaborations. They did I think it was like a Fortnite one until they won a Fortnite game. They couldn't stop, and people love and adore that type of content. So I hope they heed Young Thug's words here, because one thing that I really did love about the way Young Thug moved is how many opportunities he gave people, how many people he lifted up. And Kai Cenat does give a lot of opportunities of lifting people up and bringing them into streaming that he sees a talent in, but he can also collaborate more. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you enjoyed, and I'm going to see y'all in the next one.